Okay, y'all. Am I live? How's the audio? How is the audio? Like, I gotta know. How is the how is the audio, everyone? I think chat might be behind. Where's the chat box going? Uh, I'm feeling bottom right. The stream the stream delay is going to be a little off no matter what, because I just have shitty internet. But yeah, while we talk, I'm just going to be building shit for the finale. I've got some music, some Deltarune. Unfortunately, I only picked out 4 songs in the playlist, so y'all might start to go mad about like 15 or so minutes into the stream. I'm trying to think. Hmm. You know what? Okay, I'm going to work on the Crimson Void while we discuss this. I think... I think this is right? Yeah, this is the old Crimson Void. Y'all haven't seen this in ages. So the Crimson Void will show up during the finale, and it's going to be kind of big. The problem is I haven't worked on it at all, so that's going to be the build for this stream while we talk about what's going to be going on with the server from here on. I guess from now on. And yeah. Fun fact, I originally started building this before the finale was going to be primarily darkness focused, but plans changed and now it is darkness focused, so, you know. I was going to have a little short out to promote the stream, but I kind of realized that I wanted to actually make my content good, so we have that. Anyway, why am I just placing shit? I need to actually think about this logically. So anyway, as y'all probably know, this stream, we're talking about the future of the server. Oh shit, wait, I never pinged. 12 people! I never pinged, and yet I never pinged that the stream was starting, yet there are 12 of y'all here. That's better. Anyway. Basically, first things first, I'm not doing the April Fool's video as originally planning. I was going to do a sequel to egg.mp4, or egg.mp5 in this case, and, yeah, I got well into writing the script and realized it was... You know, I forgot that person existed. That's a surprise. But basically, I totally like I had these ideas, and then I went to make the script, and it just turned out to be actual dog shit. Like really boring. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to spend the next week working on a video that I don't like, when I could just work on something more important. There probably will be something for April Fools, though. It just won't be, a video. It'll be like an announcement for something. It's something y'all will probably like, but I don't want to spoil what it is. But I'm not actually sure if we'll have it ready for then, so you'll have to see. I need to just, like, fill in the base of this. This is throwing me off. I just realized, why is my UI so empty? Like, where's my paper doll? Also, holy shit, this stream is, yeah, it's rough. I'm not really looking at chat too much, because... God, can we ask anything other than apps? I'm going to get there when I get there. The stream just started. Guys, okay. I don't know if I need to show you. The thumbnail, it has this diagram, right? Finale, Season 4, then apps, okay? We'll get to apps later. Half the fucking stream left when I said that. Y'all have no patience, genuinely. Yeah, this has to be some kind of joke. I genuinely just said, guys, we'll talk about applications after, like, the next two things. And immediately, half the view count just plummets. What are we doing here? Oh. Hey, stupid. Can only place within world limit. Let's just pick here. So, obviously, finale is going to be soon. I think. I don't actually... Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the fast way. 53. What? I can't... Dude. True. What the hell? What is going on? Sporker, please help. I guess we're not doing that. Basically, finale will happen. I don't know when, sometime in the coming weeks. We're still working on it. Part of the problem is just schedule conflicts, because, like, we kind of need everyone for the finale. Oh god, for Christ's sake, okay. Now that I tell someone it's not working, it starts working. Love this. Okay. What the fuck? Y'all are seeing this too, right? Why does it work here but not there? Whatever. It's 53. Also, yes, the music has already looped this early into the stream. So, what's a block name? Actually, Crimson... Okay, it's simple. I'm probably going to have to update the playlist mid-stream because we're going to lose our minds. Is it okay? The moon's rolling. That's something. Oh, because I forgot the actual command. Holy shit, that is a new low. Or not, you know, just don't. Okay. Where is my mistake? I forgot my keybinds reset. Okay. Maybe I'm just out of range. What the... They're not even... What is happening? Hello? I get the server isn't great, but what the hell? Okay. Yeah, no, I guess that's just a problem for the future. Basically, after finale, there'll be new update to the IKB Mesa website, which I promised a while ago, but it turns out coding shit is really hard. That'll probably release... Honestly, I might release the Mesa upside... Well, I don't know what the problem is. I'm going crazy. I'm just why is it only a problem down there? What if I place the command blocks up here, they're just there. Am I the only one who hit gamepods apart and token? Honestly, okay, here's the thing. This is completely off topic from what this stream's supposed to be, but chat's off topic, so I might as well go off topic with them. I kinda don't like them either. I like the sword route parts of the little chapter 3, like, the 8-bit games. But the main route parts I d- they just feel a little slow. It's one of those things. They're cool on the first playthrough. They're really awesome on the first playthrough, but it is really automated, so it feels kind of terrible on second playthroughs. Same with like the chapter 3 rules fight. I love that fight the first time. Every consecutive playthrough though, I just want it to be over. Which is unfortunate because that first time around it is like my favorite fight besides the knight in that whole chapter. Anyway, back to the topic, Insanity. We, after IKB Mesa will be the recap, and then Season 4, which our current aim is early May, and when I say early, I mean really early. We've got a plan in mind to get things out on time. Trying to put something out. Ugh. Please add more songs. I'm going insane. Add suggestions. If y'all want to suggest anything, yeah. Preferably just Deltarune ones though, because I don't want to have to pause to download new songs midstream. Like all I have is Deltarune, Undertale Yellow, and Undertale, and the anniversary songs. The world revolving, so you can. What? No. Okay, who's here? You VCing would not help me focus on building. That would do the opposite. This. Anytime I'm in a VC, I immediately lose focus of whatever task I was currently doing. Okay. I'm going to tweak the playlist just a little bit. Just 1 second. What's the final part? I did not see. Okay, yeah, no, that one could go in. Please. Please go in the playlist. Thank you. We need more. What? Okay. I know we need more variants, but I think that'll have to be next stream. Because I don't have time. I don't know. Low-key, if y'all watch, I might just, like, stream random shit that y'all want me to play. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Is it this one? Oh, gotta play. The oh, come on, come on. There. Just gotta make sure it looks right. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's just skip to the middle of the loose stuff. I'll consider playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG, okay? I feel as though it is within the budget. Okay. So, what part were we at? We were talking about we got to the recap and then the start of season 4 in early May, which we have a plan. Me and Sparker have figured it out. Basically, we will be cutting some corners. Just a few. It won't be anything noticeable from a viewer or player perspective, really. Basically, our plan is we're going to code, like, or I guess Sporker. I'm doing, like, jack shit. Sporker is going to code 70% of the powers. Like, 70-80%. And then the last, like, powers that every player unlocks, since for the people who don't know, Season 4 has a new upgrade system, so you actually have to unlock your powers over time. And basically, those last 2 upgrades, they're going to wait. There'll be a month gap. Server starts. We'll only be able to get like 1, maybe 2 upgrades, and then we'll get another one the next week, and then there'll be a month-long gap. But in that month-long gap, this is the thing y'all have been asking for and won't shut the fuck up about, is applications. At least the current plan. So, our idea is that in that little wait period between the start of the season and the last little batch of powers being added is when we'll do applications. Because then that gives everyone time to get settled in, it gets the viewers hyped up, it gets things going. I just think it's a good plan. It should work out nicely. I don't have very specific dates in mind. I think I was thinking, like, what was it? It's first Saturday of May for when Season 4 would start, but it honestly really depends on if shit's done, and also depends if... What was I going to say? It depends if... I just do not have words right now. It just depends on how things are going. If everything's going according to plan, that's when we'll do applications. How many people are we going to accept? We don't know. It really depends. For anyone asking if they could have ranging sizes of storylines, guys, Season 4 doesn't have a main plot. I mean, technically there will be. It's part of that little secret surprise thing I told y'all about, but in general, Season 4 won't have a main plot. Like, even that main plot won't affect 90% of players until right at the end. And that's the thing. That's the whole point of Season 4. It's kind of like a return to form. We're not doing a big, crazy story. This is like the olden days, where every member has their own little thing, and they just can do that thing. So, if you were to get on the server, you could do a big, massive story, or you could do an itty-bitty little tiny one. And they don't have to affect 90% of the player base. No, you cannot. Do you want me to make like a little chart to use as reference for what I'm talking about? Would it be odd if I had powers related to a dark force completely unrelated to the ISMP darkness? I mean, no. I mean, for God's sake, we have a thing. We have. Is it even on the server? We have an item called the Orb of Darkness. It has nothing to do with the darkness. You literally, lore-wise, just do whatever the hell you want. So long as it doesn't, like, completely rewrite the server's history from Square 1. I don't think anyone gives a shit. How will apps work? Okay. Apps will basically just work the same as last time. We're going to all go in. I mean, if you want to know how they worked last time, the live streams are still up. There's just full, unedited recordings of us going through and grading all the applications. I think the only part not in the stream is the actual deciding the end results. But basically, how it'll work is we're all going to sit down and watch, or not necessarily all of us, just whoever bothers to show up. We're going to sit down and watch and go through all the applications one by one and find the best ones. We're going to give them little grades. Last time, I'm pretty sure we just did it, like, overall. This time, we might do it by category, but I'm not sure about doing it by category on the basis that categories don't really work for this. Like, sure, we could grade, like, creativity, editing skill, but I've got a feeling that there will be some people who have really fire applications that don't land in a single category. That's my one concern with that. Like, actual peak application doesn't fit in any of the predefined categories. You know what I mean? Anyone asking, can I make my character this? Can I make my character this? The answer is almost always going to be yes, okay? You can make yourself a multiversal being, you can make yourself a god, so long as you're not like the most powerful god in the multiverse. You can just do whatever you want. So long as it isn't like... If you want to be like a big powerful thing, just don't tie it to like pre-existing things. You can't be like God of the Crimson Void or Backrooms or something. It has to be something different, but still be big, powerful with person with crazy abilities, okay? It's so simple. Application will be peak, but I ain't a good editor. Honestly, okay. There's one thing I'm worried about with applications this time around, and it's that the server has changed a lot, just in terms of viewership and like actual quality. And the one issue, I feel like applications might be too good this time. I know, like, steak too juicy, steak too juicy, lobster too buttery, but like, genuinely, last time around, there were so many fire applications. There were so many people we had to reject, but their applications were just so good. Because there were just so damn many. Like, okay, back in Season 0, when we did applications for the first time, when the memes spawned, right? There was only, like, 2 real applications in the whole thing. And both were really bare bones and basic, and, like, one of them was basically just, like, text on background with, like, some narration over it. But then, obviously, as the server's gotten more, you could say, respected over the years, people have just... The quality's gone up. More people have realized, oh wait, this server's actually fire, I should join. So we're getting actually good people, but good people means the bar for getting in is way higher. Like, last time around, you'll notice that a lot of the applications that didn't get accepted were still, like, these big... They were well thought out, they were fully edited, some of them were animated. And the thing is, that was with us adding, what, like... 10 new members? No, wait, we added 11 from applications. 11 new members. And that is how many... Like, we still had multiple that we had to go, well, this application is really good, but we'll cut it. Back, we did the whole, the Discord poll, where, like, we let the members of the Discord vote for who should get in. And the thing about that was, those were all people in, like, the top 16, 18 or so, that we just couldn't immediately let in. Like, we could consider it, but there was just too many options. And that's what worries me with Season 4, because we're already up to a roster of 36 members, which is technically about the same number we had before applications, since we cut half the members. But most of those members we cut literally haven't logged on in the last, like, 2-3 years. So, do they even count as members? No, not really. So the thing is, we're already going to have a roster of 36 players going into Season 4. And then we're going to be adding more players, most likely mid-season. So I don't actually know how big we can make the batch of new players without it getting out of hand. Because, like, okay, if we added, say, 8 new people, that's all, we're up to 44 players. And that's only going to get bigger once we get to Season 5. So, you can see where my concern lies. At least I hope so. The Discord poll is a horrible idea because it's just going to be a popularity. Well, that's exactly what it was, basically. Honest. Thing though, we didn't really have a better way of deciding because it was so close. That, and honestly, I'm kind of fine with one member getting in just being based off of popularity. Because, like, they were already in the top, like, 16 or so applications. Their application was good. Right, so if they get in, then they already basically deserved it. But I do see where you're coming from with that, Bolonid. The votes can also be rigged. That was a problem, but we kind of, like, it's kind of easy to notice when the votes are rigged. It was a problem last time, though. So, after applications, we're going to have a few things. First, obviously, new powers unlocked. That third little set of powers that I talked about. They'll get those shortly after. As I said before, application winners will most likely join mid-season. I don't want to leave them hanging all the way till the start of Season 5, since from the look of things, I think Season 4 is actually going to be another big one. Not like Season 3 level, where it's like, literally 2 years long, but maybe a little over a year. So, you know. And then, trying to think, how should I want to pitch ideas, but I don't want to spoil everything. That little Big Alex SMP series I had going, which was kind of like an offshoot of the Insanity lore. I'm thinking of bringing that back partway into Season 4. Just because I still want to see that plotline through. Like, I still have ideas there. And it's always upsetting whenever I see, like, the second episode and it's like, wow, okay, the plot just never finished. Because we, in fact, have still been doing Insanity SMP. Like, whatever Insanity lore we're doing has kept in mind the possibility of that series returning. What's your idea, who's here? Idea about Big Alex character. Maybe we could have the applications in top 8 do interviews. I feel like we're just going to want the top, like, 16 or so to do interviews. Because one thing that we didn't really get to take advantage of last time we did applications is just the fact that personalities and like how you engage with other people is kind of really important for a server like this. And even though you can show your personality in a video, we can't really get it all. The idea is to add a device that is called MVE Core. And that device is basically a way to get into the multiverse. Okay, but why? We already have a way to do that. In fact, the way we do it is very plot important. It kind of needs to be the only way, or else the story doesn't work. I think you're forgetting the fact that, like, while we haven't made the other episodes, the general idea has still been planned out. The middle, the start, middle, end point, the main plot behind each episode, that's already been figured out. That was figured out years ago. That was figured out before episode 2 came out. I'm also going to, like, remaster episode 1 and 2 when I do that. What I mean by that is, like, I've actually been holding on to the original footage for that for all these years. So I'm straight up just going to take that, tune it up, redo some shots, maybe redub some lines, and fix up stuff like the subtitles to be more in line with my modern style, and then re-release it. Maybe cut it down too, so it's edited a little better. The idea is to add a device. Okay, the device visibly multiverse, but Julian stuff. Okay, but what do you mean without the Julian stuff? Julian isn't a character in this story. He literally isn't, like, relevant at all. His most relevancy is just being on the IKB Mesa website. Killing, can we put AO3 into season 4? I mean, sure. Sure. What can go wrong? Surely. I'm sure nothing can ever go wrong with this. Yeah, I'm sure every idea y'all have for season 4 is good. I'm certain that there's not a single bad idea y'all have in any of your minds, not one. Also realize this is probably our last season. No, it's not. Season 5 is. We already discussed this. The only way season 4 would be the last season is if it just performs really poorly. I still have ideas for past season 4. After season 5, though, that's kind of the cutoff point. So but y'all don't really have to worry about Insanity SMP ending until after I'm of drinking age, so I think y'all should be good. Cause yeah, like we talked about it a few days ago in like a VC, but we basically decided, okay, season 4, right? We have all these plans. Season 5, we have some ideas, but after that, like, we can't do more than season 5. I think realistically, not only just with like the ideas we have for our characters, but also just within the scope of the server's multiverse. A fun idea could be, like, after season 5, continue the server, but, like, exclusively with a fresh set of members. Like, no returning ones. But part of the issue is, like, the server has this whole multiverse of lore, and I think season 5 is when we'll hit the limits on what there actually is, lore-wise. Like, there just won't be anything else to go into detail on. Or just do a lore reset. No. See, okay. Lore reset, maybe. But I feel like at that point, we might just want to... Would anyone even want to do that, though? By the time we reach the end of Season 5, we could lore reset. And basically just do Insanity SMP 2. Just same server, same idea. But, like, at that point, I've been doing that shit for 7 years. I think for my own mental health, I'd have to cut it at Season 5. I don't think I could reboot it. When Season 5 ends, just pass the server down to the youngest member and banish everyone else from everything. I'm not passing... What do you mean youngest? Do you mean youngest or newest? Because I'm not passing that shit down to Julian. Because to my knowledge, he's still like the youngest member on the server. So unless the next round of applications changes that. But yeah, no, I don't... My concern is that, like, even if we do a lore reset, that shit is going to get so stale by the time we've gone through 5, including Season 0, technically 6 seasons of this. The same idea for 6 seasons. We've slowly innovated it, but mechanically, we're also hitting the upper limits. With Season 4 having the class system and such, and... we have faint ideas for Season 5, but, like, I don't know. The server could theoretically go on forever. We could do that. Once again, it honestly just depends on what the viewers want. Because it would be... and what the members want, too. When it comes to, like, resetting it and all. I worry that if we were to just reset it, it would kind of lose a lot of what makes it interesting. Because, like, Insanity SMP, I feel like part of why it's cool is that it has a pretty decent amount of backstory behind it. So if we do a reset, then that kind of just all gets thrown out the window. Also, it is a billion degrees in my bedroom. I am sweating my ass off right now. Which is crazy, because just 2 days ago I had to have the heater on because it was 30 degrees out. Now it's 90. Well, it doesn't need to be a full reset on the people. Yeah. Once again, though, I really feel like most of the members who joined prior to Season 3, or even most of the ones who joined in Season 3, will probably be bored of this shit by the time we get to hypothetical Season 6. What is driving crazy? Why is it rolling like that? Yeah, it's just doing that now. That's just its thing. I don't know. More just how the server behaves. I'm saying that the server doesn't need to behave on old lore and can have a soft reset. Yeah. I guess. I'm still not sure how we could do that. Then again, as long as there are members who are interested in continuing the server, that's reason to continue the server. Ended at seasons... Almost made me say it. You almost made me say it. Your tricks can't fool me. Yeah.
Why can't you just shine a flashlight on the darkness?
You know, you might not believe this, but the darkness has no weakness to light. Like, the darkness literally will summon new lights just for aesthetic purposes. It's... Honestly, bro runs on murder and vibes. That's it. That's all it runs on. They don't need anything else. They just need to, like, kill some people, conquer shit, ambiance. They can't just, like, murder people. They have to do it in a way that looks like... It has to be stylized.
Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be around after Season 5 for development stuff, so I would have to be passed down at least.
I've got a feeling that we have other developers who could do shit post Season 5. I also think once we get to, like, after Season 4, I do think mechanically the server will stay pretty samey. Like, I want to say that once Season 5 rolls around, it's basically going to be the same as Season 4 in terms of power progression, but with, like, a few things tweaked and maybe, like, a new main gimmick, but one that's just supplemental to the new stuff. The actual powers and stuff, the baseline for them would stay exactly the same. You know what I mean?
Who knew the darkness had
Style. Rewatch Season 1, if you can. It's kind of in low resolution. Actually, fun fact, I don't know if I've told anyone this. I actually have the full HD quality versions of every Frosty Bros Insanity SMP video. Look, I just forgot to ask for permission to upload them. So they're just kind of sitting around. I have the thumbnails too. Like the videos and the thumbnails. Every single Frosty Bros Season 1 video. All of them.
Wait a second, I gotta check my storage. My computer might be running low.
3 gigs though, the storage is fine, right, chat? We're good. We can work with 3 gigs. I think 3 gigs is good. That'll last us for the rest of the stream. Maybe. I hope. God, I hope so. I am a little concerned in that regard. Should I be concerned? I feel like I should be concerned.
Gigabyte is good enough. What do you mean, leak the file? Release the Insanity?
What are y'all talking about? I looked away for 5 seconds, and y'all are talking about the Insanity files.
What happened? No, seriously, what happened?
Skyros don't care about it, honestly. Do not care. I have too much shit going on with Insanity to care about any other server. Yeah, that's good. That's a doable jump.
Insanity files through the unreleased videos, I guess.
I guess that makes sense. They're not really unreleased. They're released. They're just in really shitty resolution. Like, you can watch them right now. They're already up on Clever's channel. They're just, like, really bad quality.
When this super lesbian animal RPG gameplay.
Okay, how have we looped back to this already? What? I already said it's in the budget. I don't know what else you want me to say. No, who's here? I'm not investing in external hard drives. Mostly just because I'm too lazy to. Honestly, my plan with my current computer is to just drive it into the dirt. Like, this is a dying laptop. I got it for like $900 over 2 years ago. It has not been doing so great. I have to unplug it and plug it back in about 3 separate times every morning just to get it to boot up. And it, yeah, it's not the greatest thing. But I'm just kind of trying to save up money right now, and I'll buy a new PC when I have to. The second this computer dies and I can't get it to power back on anymore, I'm getting a new one. But until then, I plan on staying at around 3 gigabytes of storage at all times. Trying to think. What else can we talk about? Oh, so I've been working on the script for the recap, right? And, I'm actually going to pull it up. Because this, like, the script is kind of ridiculous. So, I've been writing the script for the second half of the video, right? Now, let me just full screen this. As y'all can see, there is a lot that has happened since the last time I did the recap. If I actually go and highlight the text, which this is missing multiple videos, multiple scenes still haven't been added that I just forgot about. And I'm less than halfway through the first Darkness video. 2,000 more words than the original. This is actually going to be an hour 30. And the thing is, right, Season 4, doing the recap after Season 4 will be hell. Because now that we have more people making more content frequently, it is going to be so hard to summarize all of it. It's honestly kind of crazy to think about. So much has happened since the first half of season 3. Like, just since the trial, right? We had the library event, we had me wandering through the back rooms, egg.mp4, we had all the new members, or the 5 new members joining, Shiftblade returning, which is gigantic, by the way, because so much stuff happens in that 30-minute section of the video. task forming and killing Tosk for being inactive, which is kind of a red flag there. This is a hostile team. The lean incident happens, Clever turning Mizu Town pink and making a deal with Big Alex, which has still never come up and has never been relevant to anything. The first Darkness video, the second Darkness video, the IKB Mesa website returning the Golden Blade video, the egg.mp5 is cancelled. You can take that out the script. I might have leaked something. Anyway. Whoops. Is this... Okay, no, let's just pause. That was, oops. No one saw that. I hope no one saw that. Someone probably saw that. Oops. Not excited to tell him. Oh shit, he's here.
You would not guess what I found out from Trigger.
What?
A monotone sodium vapor light.
Cool, I might have leaked something.
What?
You don't want to know.
Whoa, what did you leak? Turn off the stream.
It's a little late for that.
What happened?
We're not talking about it, get out.
No.
I want to see that soul lamp or whatever you tried.
No, what's the salt lamp? Secondly, no.
They're saying they saw it, I don't believe them. I think they're liars. Liars and manipulators in chat. Y'all didn't see shit.
Insanity files leaked.
That's unrelated. That's a different.
I saw it.
That didn't get leaked. That
E3. I'm not number one.
I don't believe y'all saw anything, honestly. I think y'all are just
Thank you,
lying.
Ecstasy, in the chat for saying that you're not number one.
What are you talking about?
No,
you can't rewind.
Y'all would absolutely lie to Killian.
The stream's getting deleted. I'm burning it down. I'm burning down the Google headquarters.
Y'all would absolutely lie to Killian.
Y'all cannot see the stream. Why
is Miguel in here?
Don't know.
Miguel! Mateos!
Please get out.
No.
Please.
Watch the chat.
I don't think chat likes you.
Julian needs to play... I can't read that. Julian is the main plot.
Joy needs to play Super Lesbian Animal RPG.
Guys, I didn't screenshot it. Oh no.
Killian is the snipe plot. Yeah, guys, I thank you, all my fans, here in the chat, giving me all these praises. Please send me your digital computer cookies right now. If you could go grab your mother's debit card, can you tell me those 3 little funky numbers on the back?
Actually, just put them in the live chat.
Shut up, Mr. Who is here.
By the way, Joy, did you do like any of the cleaning around?
No.
The fuck do you mean no?
By the way, Carl.
No.
What's Carl doing?
What do you mean no?
Guys, you can't see him, but I'm holding Carl right now.
No, okay,
oh my God,
no,
yeah.
your whole job. I did literally
ow,
the entire house yesterday. Your one
Carl,
job
what's
is to
that?
do like 8 dishes. How have you not done it? Parents are probably getting home in like 15 minutes.
No, I am Cash Money, Mr. Who is here. I am the Cash Money. I have $20.
There are more important things going on. This isn't a YouTube stream. Isn't this a YouTube stream? We just go back. No, you can't. We are all getting on Skype, bros.
I need to clean my room. Me and Killian live together. He needs to clean his room.
Joy needs.
Actually, you need to clean it. I literally deep
are
cleaned
right,
the
you are-
entire fucking room last
You know, Mr. Here.
and all you did was mop behind your lizard's tag.
Mr.
Well, I spent like 3 hours cleaning the shit.
I don't want to hear it. Mister here, you are right. I gotta go do the dishes.
The 8 dishes that you
Chat.
were supposed to have done hours ago.
Chat, keep
This
it-
motherfucker slept till 1:30, by the way, and didn't get out of bed till 3:30.
Chat, keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't leak his face in the.
I had to go do work from 10, like, I had to get up at 9 to go help at my family's restaurant till like 12:30. And then I rode home and got me some McDonald's and then made the stream thumbnail and went live.
So joining us game. Oh, Join misgendered me?
I didn't even notice because low-key I couldn't hear him. I'm going to... I don't know actually. I don't really have plans. I guess I'll make sure he burns dinner. But only his dinner. If he cooks anything. He might not.
Wait.
Who's here? You're being confusing. Oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna switch Minecraft skins. I made this skin ages ago. Yes, this is my other persona, Spearmint, in a subway uniform. I made this skin for Big Alex SMP episode 3. I will not provide any further context. It will make sense.
Honestly, it'll make sense in only a couple months. It'll probably make sense before episode 3 comes out.
Why? Y'all are all talking about Skyros and not the actual stream. What are we doing? Actually, what are we doing?
But you know what? I'll be doing skin.
Honestly, that would be awesome. This skin is honestly so chopped.
Can we have... What are y'all talking about at this point? Can we have further context? No.
I'll give you some references later. Oh shit. Loki, I'm thinking of seeing if the same person who made the scrap sprites I use for my shorts to do ones for Spearmint as well. And I'll just switch it for like 5 shorts or so and not comment on it whatsoever. And see what people think. I'm gonna be honest, Spearmint is neglected on this channel. They've not got shit. Like, at all. I don't think anyone knew it existed prior to, like, a few months ago. Here's the thing, I'm building all of this parkour even though I know it'll be entirely circumvented.
Will Spearmint need a subway uniform for their skin? Yes. Jillian, when we getting more furry on the IKB Mesa website?
When the same time the new update comes out, it will include like 10 to 20 new furry Yuris. I might start dividing them into rarity tiers. That could be fun. Like, you have like the common ones where it's just like one of them, and then like the epic ones are like the more detailed. They could have there'd be like 3 legendaries that are like fully drawn and shaded. That could be cool. A really good way to waste your time. You know, maybe I should merge that in with like the IKB clicker game. So you have to mindlessly play a clicker game for like actual hours to get all of the furry Yuri. That's a good way to keep viewer engagement up.
Furry Yuri boxes to points. My personas are very tough. Who's here? You knew Spearmint existed like
5 months ago. That's not saying much. I think most people who knew about Spearmint knew about it by like a little over 4 months ago. Little less than 4 months ago. You're not that ahead of the trend. But it's still something. But yeah, no, I do kind of... I feel like I'm trying too hard with making it actual functional parkour. I need to remember the fact that 1, we have like powers and shit, and 2, it's just all going to be circumvented by people building. Like, people are just going to pull out their cobblestone, right? You're just going to pull out wood planks or whatever, and instead of doing the parkour, you're just going to like start building up. You're going to say, oh, screw it. God damn it. I can't do it. Come on. Let me bridge. Let me bridge. Oh, this sucks. Okay, but they're genuinely just going to, like, do this. They're just going to build over to it. There's going to be no need. Because they're just going to build right over to where they need to go. Instead of actually doing the parkour.
Maybe make game mode adventure until one person reaches the goal.
I don't think adventure mode can work though, because they need to break the item frames to get the shards. Also, admittedly, it is supposed to be a really quick section, even though I've been putting so much time into building it.
I feel urges to write fanfics about the furry Yuri.
Please do. Honestly, if you do, I might read it on live stream. Just anything that makes Spearmint more relevant. That is the agenda for this year. Have it written down. That is like on this year's task list. Just make Spearmint mildly relevant. I think enough people are aware Scrap exists even if they don't know her name. But they don't know there's 2 of them. And that they're really fucking gay. So we kind of need to fix that before 27 rolls around.
Killian, what is your FOV? Why is it throwing me off?
I think it's like 70 something. But I have slowness, so that's probably why it's throwing you off. I'm just going... I have to do this all the time because half the structures I'm building are made primarily out of darkness, so I keep getting the effects from being darkness sick or whatever. Doesn't really have it, I guess, infected with the darkness would be its name, but that's kind of convoluted.
Killian, give me references about your characters. I will go in depth with fanfics. I will.
Honestly, I need to create a reference sheet, low-key. I should do that tonight. Just actual proper reference sheet for both of them.
So apps. What do you mean, so apps?
We talked about that literally an hour ago. We already discussed this. Also, thank y'all for all tuning into the stream so far, genuinely. I don't think it'll go that much longer, but like, still. Because we have had like double-digit viewers nearly the whole time, which is really good. Like, actually. If we can keep up numbers like this, I'll probably stream way more often.
To make a reference sheet for them, I use something. I need something to spend my time on in geometry class.
Like, 90% of the furry area was drawn in my financial math class. I just like get all my work done in the first 15 seconds of class and then just draw those two. And that's it. That's all I would do for that class period. We need to add more, like, IKB-ness to this, don't we? I don't know why I'm saying we, it's just me doing this while y'all watch.
What's your opinion on the new Tamagotchi Life?
It is beautiful! The new Tamagotchi Life has me so excited, but also, like, unfathomably upset, because I don't own a Switch. My Switch broke years ago, and I haven't gotten a new one. And the problem is, I don't want to waste money on getting a Switch, because at that point, why not get a Switch 2? But on the other hand, I also don't want to get a Switch 2, because that's $450. But on the third hand, I really want this fucking game. It looks so good. It is... First game on the Switch 2 I've seen that has genuinely made me consider just buying the whole system for it. Or just buying a new, a old Switch. Because I grew up on the original Tamagotchi Life. Tamagotchi Life and Miitopia are my two favorite 3DS games.
I can't...
See, that's the good news. I probably will emulate it, and I probably will stream me playing it. Because that shit looks so fun. My only disappointment... My very one small gripe is that they do not have poly relationships. That is the one L out of like a billion W's. And I guess the fact that you can't select multiple pronouns. But everything else about the game is beautiful. It is majestic. It is near perfection.
I'll send you the ROM keys for it.
I don't think it can be emulated yet. It's not out. But send me them after it releases. I'm not going to trust it if it's not out yet. But yeah, no, I honestly, I will unironically stream that. That will be so unbelievably fun.
The one problem I have... Well,
I don't want to emulate the demo. That feels like too much work for something that'll last no time. If I'm going to go through the effort of emulating it, I want to save it for the full game. The only problem I'll have is that the only problem I'll have playing it on stream is that it will be really hard to resist the urge to just have Scrap and Spearmint give each other completely vile nicknames. Because it is insane that there is no filter on that. And I think it was fully worth it to have no filter if it meant no online. Because the results are immaculate. That has me hyped. Honestly, I wish they did more with like the Tomodachi Life / Miitopia brand in general. I feel like those sort of games do really well with the Miis, and I don't know why they didn't do more of them. Because the few we have are so good.
Who's here? What are you saying? Scrap. What are you talking about? Those are just. That's not. You wanted vile, you got vile. I was thinking like slurs, but sure. 'Cause those two would call each other slurs, just really casually. That's the furry Yuri lore drop you get for the stream. It's only okay when they do it to each other, though. Is that a good point to end the stream on? I think it might be time to end the stream. I had two characters in Tomodachi Life, and they were talking about this suicide note of one. What the fuck? I'm gonna make up a slur for Scrap. How? What do you mean? Dirty born. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I think the invention of a slur that is exclusively applicable to my personas, I think that's a good point to end the stream on. I think we've got about as much as we can out of planning for the future of ISMP, and I made some pretty decent progress building this. It's still nowhere near done, but it's something. For your lure drops, I'm using this for fanfics. Oh god. This was the best stream ever? I hope so. I really hope so. But you know, I guess this is the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who showed up to watch. I'm actually genuinely surprised that we were able to maintain a pretty decent audience for what, like an hour 30, a little longer than that. About 9 out of 10 stream, no news. Yeah. Get back. Look, okay, it's in the budget. It will be a stream eventually. I feel like the Tomodachi Life stream will come first. But because that's really not that far away. But yeah. I'll see y'all later. This was actually a lot of fun to just chat with y'all for this long. I might make some like highlights of this for the Insanity SMP like channel, not my channel, the Insanity SMP one that no one cares about. Might use some of it for shorts. There's some funny shit that happened. I don't know. I will gift you Speed Ammo RPG. I said it was in the budget. You really don't need to, but if I guess if you want to gift me it, I'm not going to complain. We need the peak stream. Okay, bye. Yep.